Ladies and gentlemen, we got a pretty big update for WWE 2K24. It's not quite the size of the Great Khali, but it's a nice one to get into, especially for me that I'm a huge fan of this WCW pack, probably the best one. It's coming November 13th, so we're just 11 days away from that. And look, before we get into that information, I want to, pay my respects to the new superstars that got released from WWE, one of them being Indy Hartwell, the other being Tegan Knox, and of course, Baron Corbin. This one hurts, man. Baron Corbin was so reliable over 12 years in WWE. He's had very huge success, and he's also hit rock bottom before. Restructuring his, persona in NXT did him wonders, but once they called him back up to the main roster, there was just nothing there for him, and I hope that TNA picks him up. We saw what they did with AJ Francis. They've knocked it out the park. I feel like they can do the same with a guy like Baron Corbin that has seen it all, done it all, and is such a great workhorse, man. This guy really grinded in WWE from the very bottom to even have just a WrestleMania moment, so he could always be proud of that. But at the end of the day, they are becoming free agents real soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they end up. I'm thinking Indy Hartwell will probably at some point return to WWE, knowing that she was a former NXT champion, suffered her fair share of injuries, but between her and Tegan Knox, I could see Indy for sure getting another shot at some point in the near future. So for this video, man, we're here to talk about the renders, of course. You see there, Mr. Perfect, looking perfect, and I didn't expect any other singlet other than the blue or green one, since those are the more popular ones, to me at least. And then we also got Lex Luger looking great, looking jacked like he did when he was over at WCW. Of course, a lot like WWF. The one that really disappointed me, though, was definitely the Iron Sheik, man. I know that this is the older Iron Sheik, not the classic versus Hulk Hogan and WWF version of him, but my goodness, they could have done a little better by the Sheik, man. Damn. And then, of course, I am a Lex Luger fan. I got to put that out there. It is all about the LexxExpress, so look out for that content. But Great Muta, man, the Great Muta is rocking that black and white face paint with this black and gray attire. I really hope that this is exactly how his model looks like in the game. I've never seen him perform, live, but from the clips that I've seen of this guy, he was definitely charismatic and one of those just enigma type characters that had that it factor. So I'm really enjoying the fact that he is making his way to WWE 2K24 along with DDP as well. Bang! DDP has the same render that he had in some of the older titles, but I'm okay with it. It looks great, and it's going to be a lot of fun to use these WCW superstars in our universe. So as you see, CM Punk, he made his way this past week to the game, and I talked about his gesture and expression with his teeth looking a little stiff, but yeah, I do have him. I have enjoyed him. The Roddy Piper animation does not fit him at all. But let's get into the live event reward that we just found out Great Muta will be a part of. As you see, he's going to be a 99 Galaxy Opal with loaded badges. This guy is packing some heat for sure, and you know what, this is so cool that it's not just a DLC locker code add-on or any of that nonsense that they've done in the past. Well, talking about locker codes, we do have a Crown Jewel locker code. Enter this to get the Eras and Masked Mayhem pack, and I didn't get anything in these packs, unfortunately. They mistreated me, to say the least. The Masked Mayhem, I was trying to see if I could get a CM Punk there to get the theme song for his classic persona, but that did not happen. But I am happy to report that I did get Triple H, even though it's not the persona version or his beard isn't shaved or none of that. It is a diamond after all. This one was for the Halloween locker code. So if you guys are into MyFaction, head on over there, put in your locker codes, hit me up in the comment section. What have you pulled so far? Are you going after that Great Muta live event? I'm pretty sure it's going to take a toll on us in terms of our, sanity, because these live events haven't been easy to come by, if I'm honest. So now that we've lost Baron Corbin, Indy Hartwell, and of course Tegan Knox, how do you feel about the roster going into 2K25? I feel like it's going to balance it's going to balance itself out, because we are going to get Jacob Fatu in some way, shape, or form. He's just too popular to not make the cut, along with, the new bloodline and some NXT superstars that have been making some noise. So I do see the roster, despite losing, two women and one male superstar here with being Baron Corbin. I think that the superstars that are coming into this year are going to create more hype than disappointment, in my honest opinion. So with that being said, folks, I just wanted to, kind of just get into some, WWE 2K24 DLC news, which we covered on here right now. And I'm going to keep you updated and posted with everything leading up to the launch, which, again, 11 days away. So get ready for all that content, and I'll see you real soon. Thank you for watching. If you love wrestling, man, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button.